And we are back with another week of Monday Night Dynamite. I am the JamSaw, and with me, as always, is my broadcast partner, Brock. Redhead, how you doing tonight, Brock?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sit down and be serious real quick.
It's phenomenal.
So we had a untimely loss last week, and that is 2.0, who thought that they could take their career and step up to the Varsity Blondes, and unfortunately, their careers were murdered. And Varsity Blondes,
you're putting your
Varsity Blondes
are
once again on top.
They didn't win the title; they just won the opportunity to chase the title tonight.
Contenders. Listen, they're always number one contenders in my book. They're always champions. Varsity Blondes, I've been rooting since day one when the inner circle was like, these guys aren't worth our time, and they took the titles away from them, and then they're like, no, this is unfair. We're gonna rematch them, and they lost to Varsity Blondes. Varsity Blondes are the tag team of AEW JamSaw 2021.
So you're saying they are the tag team of the A Show, AEW. That's what you're saying. That's what I'm hearing anyway. But like you said, yes, they did defeat 2.0 last week to retain their ability to challenge for that title, which is exactly what we're going to see here, right now, watching the world wake up from history. 2.0 going up against Varsity Blondes to retain those tag team championships in a ladder or a TLC match. So whoever climbs that ladder and unstraps that belt will be the champs. And if you recall, 2.0 won against several other teams, Varsity Blondes included, in a ladder match at the pay-per-view. So it's arguable that 2.0 has the advantage in this match, even though Brock is jizzing over the idea of Varsity Blondes somehow recapturing that gold.
So let me look back at the pay-per-view so we have it.
Again, sorry we're not family friendly.
Nope.
Couldn't even make it 3 minutes.
Right. Week 1, Young Bucks beat. I'm just looking at because I'm not seeing it at the pay-per-view for or was it last month?
Halloween Havoc. At Halloween Havoc, there was a 4-way. I think it was a 4-team.
No, there was the only tags you had at Havoc was Black and Andrade, Cody and Pac, Varsity 2.0, and that was it.
Give me a second. I'm going to look at my notes that are kept in better shape in an Excel sheet.
Oh, my Lord. And while he does that, ladies and gentlemen, let me talk to you real quick. Every year, fans are misled by what is known as top dollar. Well, let me tell you, there are shows.
Oh, okay. What happened was last month, Week 2, Varsity Blondes beat the Acclaimed to claim one spot. Week 3, 2.0 won. Week 1, the Bucks won. So at the pay-per-view, it was Bucks versus 2.0 versus Varsity in a ladder match, and 2.0 won.
Touche.
In your face.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Teabagging, as always, Iggy.
Iggy. Whatever.
I don't know.
Whatever.
But you got what, like, my Iggy was the teabag, right? Just making sure that you got the mental image.
I did, and I saw it, with the Halo person. That's how I saw it when you were teabagging me.
Master
That's how
Chief,
I saw it.
D's nuts.
Master Chief, yes.
Iggy, D's nuts.
I hate everything. All right.
Anyway, back to the action at hand.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, we missed some good spots. I'm pretty sure at one point somebody got dropped on that. And again got dropped on that table, hitting those steel supports for the table. And a 2.0 dominating Brian Pillman in the corner.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Putting on those high-heeled boots and pulling out the whips and straps and strap-ons and whatever else you need to be dominated.
It's because these boots are made for walking.
Right on D's nuts.
No!
Gotta put him through the table. It's okay, though. It's not a table match.
But still. Still, dude.
Hurts.
That's a massive amount of damage, though. Yeah, see, he's fucked.
Boom.
Damn it.
And what's crazy is I didn't even fuck with any stats. I just put these guys together in a match. And 2.0, man, like, it seems their forte is in a tornado situation. They don't like the tag in and tag out stuff. But in a tornado situation where they can be in it, except for Jeff going for those unattainable chairs. It's kind of funny, too, because this is Matt Lee and Jeff Parker. Matt and Jeff. Almost like the Hardy Boys.
See, I thought that you were going to see the Young Bucks. That's what.
No,
I thought
that's
you were
Matt and Nick.
Matt and Nick, yes. For
Matt and Jeff is Hardy Boys. So this is the Canadian Hardy Boys. This is the A Boys. Eh?
Oh my God, eh?
We're gonna go and beat your guys and watch some hockey, eh? And then maybe we'll go boat.
Hard day, boys.
We'll go boat. We'll go boat. We'll go
boot to Tim Hortons
and buy up the donuts and then watch some more hockey and have a coffee.
Now, why don't you have a strong accent? Why don't?
Well, I think it's because I'm from French Canada, so it's a little bit different.
But that would be great though if you were like,
yeah. Oh, they went and got another score, eh? You gonna go get those boys.
Now, does your wife have a
districts? Well, she has certain affectations from where she grew up. Like ambulance, she says ambulance.
Okay.
There's certain like words like that will be twisted a little bit. But I mean, I don't know if you've ever watched the Trailer Park Boys, but the Trailer Park Boys is
Ricky?
our East Coast. Yeah, Ricky and Bubbles and Julian. That's kind of like our East Coast. So it's people that are right on the edge of the sea. And then as we go further west, they get a bit more country.
Okay.
Like Ontario and Quebec, we're kind of more or less like me. But then when you get to, say, Alberta, there's another show called Letterkenny. I don't know if you guys get that.
No.
But there's a show. It's a Canadian produced show, and it showcases lifestyle in like Alberta, which is our farm country. Mm-hmm. And these guys are like always wearing flannel, getting into fights and drinking, and that's pretty much Canada. Yeah.
Now, do I have a accent, or is it just normal?
Well, to me, I think you have like a regular English North American accent. You know, like a. I think I get a bit of New York, but you're not like full on New York, you know?
Hey, I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm walking here. Mind your business.
Hey, pastrami. What you doing? Hey, how you doing? What if I
gotta ask you, because I have friends that like it, and I enjoyed it too to a degree, but I have friends that think, 2.0, getting that belt. But this is more important than that, because 2.0 retained. Sopranos.
Yes.
Best show ever or just a really good show?
Just a really good show.
I agree.
Just a really good show.
If you could pick between Breaking Bad and The Sopranos, which is the better show?
Breaking Bad.
I 100% agree. Good.
I feel like
Sopranos, like, don't get me wrong, it's a good show, but
it's a mob show. It's like every other.
But it's not just that. There's sometimes where it's like there's this very important storyline that goes fucking nowhere. Mm-hmm. You know, and they never bring it back. Like, I don't know if you remember, and spoilers to anybody who has never seen it before. I apologize because it's been so long. But there's this storyline where somebody like Paulie and what's his name? The fucking cousin.
Oh, it's been so fucking long.
Anyway, Paulie and Tony's cousin are going after this Russian guy. Like, Paulie got pissed off and beat the shit out of him when they were going to collect money because the guy was disrespecting him. And they take him out to the woods and stuff. And the guy is supposedly a Russian ex-ranger, and they lose him in the woods. And then it's never brought back. it's like this potential fucking that can screw up everything character. Doesn't matter. Just blown out. It's like, oh,
I think
man.
who did it better. Like, I didn't grow up in that era, so I wasn't a fan of it. Like Scarface.
Are you gonna say The Wire? Okay.
I wasn't a fan of it, but in my opinion, in my era, I feel like the ones that did it best was Four Brothers. That's who I thought did it better. That mob mentality, the Four Brothers with Mark Wahlberg and Tyrese Gibson and all. I feel like they did it better.
Okay.
That's who I think did it better.
I don't know. Like, I'm a little bit like crazier. So to me, the best kind of like crime mob mafia type movie. I love the fucking man, I'm gonna totally forget what it is now. It's the two Irish guys.
Oh, the Boondock Saints.
Yes, Boondock Saints 1 and 2, and there's supposedly a third coming out. But those ones, that was magic to me. I was like,
yeah.
That's
so
beautiful.
The Boondock Saints and the Four Brothers, like that's who did it best, in my opinion.
Agree.
But
so yeah, up here I do have to say there's some stakes attached to this match. We have a fatal 4-way. We have Andrade, Malakai Black, Daniel Bryan, and MJF. And the winner of this match will face Chris Jericho for the AEW Championship next week on AEW Monday Night Dynamite.
Oh, beautiful.
Indeed. Like, other than Daniel Bryan, these are all pretty fresh new guys. Well, I mean, Daniel Bryan is kind of fresh new to AEW.
Bryan Danielson?
Yes, exactly. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Thank you for that correction. So yeah, Daniel Bryanson is kind of fresh and new to AEW, but a very big established champ from WWE. And although Andrade and Malakai Black have been in WWE, neither were really established as major champs. And MJF as well, never really established as a major champ, but is more or less one of the four pillars of AEW at this time. So it'd be interesting to see which one of these four will actually win tonight and be able to go against Chris Jericho. And do you think either of these four men have what it takes to beat Chris Jericho?
So this is my stance on Chris Jericho within your show. He's okay. Chris Jericho is completely different from people who have done it before him. The Rock, legend. Stone Cold, legend. Hulk Hogan, legend. Blah 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 blah.
Well, Chris Jericho's a freaking legend.
Jericho's right. That's what I'm. Sorry, you gotta let me finish.
Well, you gotta hurry the fuck up, man. You take way too long to get to the point.
Jesus. But Chris Jericho is, within the legend himself, he's, in my opinion, the only one that can successfully revamp his image. So, with that being said, you asked me... As always,
phenomenally.
You asked me if they pose a threat to him. I feel like every single one of these characters can, but they're within the same threatening mark.
Yeah, but who poses the biggest threat? As you love to ask me.
Unfortunately, it's either going to be MJF or Andrade. I'm not going to lie to you.
You don't think Daniel Bryan has enough of a threat?
Bryan Danielson, from what I've experienced with him invading my shows and everything, the only thing he really has that...
13-0 in Iron Man.
I know! But it's the ankle lock. It's that ankle lock.
It wasn't even the ankle lock. Half the time it was a...
It was that. It was like
ankle. A choke. Oh, no, that's right. It was an ankle lock rather than his label lock. That's correct.
Yes,
it
was that ankle lock.
Speaking of the label lock, locking it in on Andrade, but MJF able to break it up before it becomes anything of note.
But, so, to finish what I was saying, because I take so fucking long, it's time for him to drop it. It's time for the new era to start. So, I want him to lose it. So then, same question, bounce it back to you.
Well, I definitely think that MJF probably wants it, needs it more than anyone else. Malakai Black is someone that I think it's more of a sleeper agent that could come out of the woodworks. But I mean, I think Daniel Bryan wants it the most. I mean, he changed promotions. He went somewhere else looking for a change. He really wants to go after that gold. Can he take it from Chris Jericho? I don't know 100%, but out of all 4 of these, I think he probably wants it the most.
Here you go, catch him. Nice.
Catch him, sank, taking
Bryan
Malakai Black
Danielson
down and going for that cover. Only a 2 count, though.
Yep.
Andrade working that table, gonna smack Malakai in the face with it.
There you go.
Daniel Bryan looking maybe to... Nope, never mind. Andrade got in the way. Andrade picking him up, slamming him to the center of the canvas.
Nice.
Malakai grabbing that chair because this is a hardcore match, but MJF scouting it.
Yep.
Taking him out of the way, but Malakai able to reverse. Whoop! Bam! Huge maneuver on MJF, but MJF no-selling the shit out of it. Man, Andrade flipping, monkey flipping Daniel Bryan. So Bryan and Malakai both out of the ring. Everyone on the outside right now. Malakai trying to recover against MJF while Andrade sneaking up behind like a Spanish assassin. Grabbing Malakai by the head, going to take him towards the corner, maybe going for an avalanche of some sort. Nope, going to just put him to the... Oh, maybe.
Nice.
Going to turn him around, drill him in the back, and now turn him around again. Oh, Malakai able to break out. MJF tossing Daniel Bryan outside the ring. Malakai, huge DDT in the center of the ring on Andrade, who rolls out. Andrade looking for a new weapon while MJF taking Daniel Bryan down. Oh, biffing that kendo stick, not able to capitalize. Tosses MJF back in, and now it's looking... well, it's looking a little gay in this, to be honest with you, in the ring.
Hesitation is their biggest threat right now.
That's it, man. Daniel Bryan kicking the shit out of Malakai. Malakai reversing, throwing him into the corner. Huge kick to the face of Bryan Danielson. And a sitting powerbomb right on that chair. That tailbone hit by the chair. Malakai going for the cover. Andrade looking to break it up. But Bryan Danielson able to kick out all on his own. Malakai full of beans, man. Just able to like hop up and knee or kick the hell out of you.
Full of beans. MJF
Some
capitalized. There you go.
Vega Mexican jumping beans. Anyway, oh, MJF on the outside working on Andrade's arm. Wow. Malakai Black almost getting the 3 count on Bryan Danielson.
That would have been perfect.
Oh. Boom! Suplex at the same time as that maneuver on MJF. MJF not getting covered. Malakai getting it off on Andrade. Andrade kicking Malakai down. And now looking to drop. Nope, just a kick to the guts. And a huge clothesline taking him down, letting him roll out of it. I'm going to wedge that chair into the corner. And as we know, 9 times out of 10, when you're the one that set up the chair, you're the one that's going to eat it.
So we'll see. Come on, MJF.
Oh, MJF eats the chair, but Bryan Danielson gets in the way. Andrade's like, punching him in the face. Reversal by Danielson. Danielson going to work him in the corner. Kicking him like a government mule. Bam! What a maneuver by Danielson while he looks under the apron for some sort of weapon of destruction. Grabbing that ladder. MJF crawling out. Oh, looking like a black mass. Black mass in the middle of the ring. Andrade going for that cover. MJF rolling in. Bryan Danielson able to break it up before it happens. I wonder how many times I'm going to do that.
Oh my God, right?
Pulling a good old JR.
With that jam sauce.
With my hot jam sauce. Do you want your colon to feel like it's gone through hell and back? Have some sweet heat with JamSaw's hot sauce. Available, I don't know when. Send me your money and I'll figure it out. MJF picking up Andrade, bringing him to the corner, Snake Eyes, while Malakai's working on Bryan Danielson in the center of the ring.
Here we go. Sorry. I feel like to answer your question, I feel like that would be a great stocking stuffer.
With the JamSaws?
Yeah.
It would definitely be a great stocking stuffer. So place your orders now for next year. Send me $9.95 if you want a 8-ounce jar of some hot JamSaws. Guaranteed to get your lady pregnant if you want, but
oh my, there's going to be
it'd be some spicy
so many
sauce.
Rumors of it, like, dude, that jam sauce. I heard that if you pour it on your eyes, it cures your blindness. What?
It could, man.
Yeah,
you
dude.
Never know. It could be a miracle. Although, for legal reasons, don't do that. I'm not telling you to do that. If you want to, go for it. But it is not meant for your eyes.
No. It's that sweet.
It's meant to clear the colon. It's meant to expunge the environment, so to say. And I think this is only like the third match, right? We're not even halfway through.
No, we're on our second match.
This is second. Jesus, this is going to be a long night, folks.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Beast saves trees and seas. You destroy the colons of the youth.
Exactly, man. Honestly, though, I tried to watch Mr. Beast. It is not for me. I did kind of dig his Squid Game idea, but I did not dig his persona. It's just me. To each their own. The idea that he had was good, but I don't like his really loud.
No. I'm a sucker for when he gives a home away and everything, because I was poor and I lived on the street and all that. So.
I mean, I'm better off than I used to be, but
same here. But when he gives a home to somebody, when he gives money to somebody that actually needs it, then. Yeah, but when he does the creator games and everything for $1 million or whatever,
it's like you don't need to give fucking any Paul brother $1 million.
No.
And like, I'm gonna put it out here right now. I don't care who listens. Fuck the Paul brothers. They're both assholes. They're both dicks. It's like bullshit, fucking stage garbage. Like even their boxing matches, they paid people off to make them not look. Come on, like you're gonna go up against someone like fucking Floyd Mayweather and come out not losing? Fuck that. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Some people just want a payday. It's garbage. I would love to see them go up against a real martial artist and get their ass kicked. That's what I would love to see, man. Fucking put Jet Li in a ring with those fuckers, and he's like, I don't care that you have $1 billion. I'll kill you.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not preaching death. I don't wish them death. I wish them somebody to put them in their fucking place. That's what I really wish. And I mean, there are some really big creators that I think are cool. Like Philip DeFranco. I love Philip DeFranco, man. He is humble, nice, and he came from a background where he was pretty, I wouldn't say pretty shitty so much, but like me, liked a lot of negative influences and then learned and grew and changed over time. I love that. I got into him when he discovered Daddy 05, that abuse of parents or whatever. I love that he called that shit out, because that was fucking bullshit, man. Like, I hate people that manipulate their children for stuff like that. I would never do that. I keep telling my daughter, hey, you should act so that you can pay for my bills for the rest of my life.
Right.
But I'm not going to fucking like push her into garbage or make her do things she doesn't want to do. You know?
You manipulate me into cheating because you always cheat. You Gilbert me constantly.
I don't manipulate you. I manipulate the system. There's a difference. It's nothing about you or against you. It's all about me.
Son of a bitch.
It's a little different. And I never lie. And I never break the rules. I just find ways to work within the rules that work better for me.
Yep. As a cheater would say.
No, man. Work smarter, not harder.
As a cheater would say.
That's not a cheater. If I broke a rule, I would have been disqualified. There was no rule that said I couldn't do that.
You son of a bitch.
Comment down below. Who thinks that I cheated? There's no way that I could have cheated because he did not say you can't hire some bullshit guy that sucks. Oh, Bryan Danielson getting Andrade to tap out and is now going to be facing Chris Jericho for that AEW championship next week on Monday Night Dynamite. So again, you're like, oh, fucking cheater Jericho. You think Jericho wants to face Bryan Danielson?
Yes, because he knows he's going to win. He knows he's going to win.
How do you know he's going to win? It's Bryan Danielson. He just made made somebody tap like 13-0.
Because every time that he's involved with you,
13
bullshit happens.
13-0.
Greatest.
And I know you just came to that. Anyway, going on.
I hate everything.
You say that all the time, but you keep showing up, so you must really love it. Anyway, it's like you say, like, you want Rhea Ripley to spit in your mouth and all that shit. Well, you kind of want me to, like, jizz all over you with how good my show is. And
son of a bitch.
Yeah. Anyway, again, not family friendly. Sorry.
Sorry, John.
Sorry, John, and anyone else that's watching.
Oh.
This is not a family friendly show, but it is full of action. So we're going to see again. I don't normally do these kind of things, but this is kind of an ongoing situation, a rivalry that cannot be stopped. Ricky Starks having taken that championship from Lance Storm last week, who had taken the championship from Ricky Starks at the pay-per-view. This is a third match between these two to see who will come out on top. And I think the main goal here is to see who can take the championship and retain it. So if by some chance Lance Storm, not Lance Storm, totally different Lance Archer happens to take the belt back from Ricky Starks, we will have another rematch for the title next week. Now, if Ricky retains, then we're going to have to find a suitable replacement for Lance to face him next week for that FTW title.
Beautiful.
Oh, Lance just tossing him around like a baby. Dropping that hammer blow on the back of the neck of Ricky Starks. Kicking him in the guts. Going for that cover real quick. But I don't think that's quite enough. Murder Hawk.
Nope. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, get these notes going.
That's it. We jamming.
You come to me.
You could be jamming too.
You come to me on my daughter's birthday to ask me such a favor.
Did you ever play The Godfather on PlayStation? Or PlayStation
No,
2?
but I played Batman Beyond on PlayStation.
You played what?
Batman Beyond? Do you not know
that? I do know Batman Beyond. I watched the cartoon, but I've never played that game.
He is my favorite Batman. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Really?
Batman Beyond is my Batman. Yep.
My favorite Batman is at one point in the comics, Batman had his back broken by Bane, and this other character, Azrael, took over as Batman. That was my favorite Batman. Because he had this little shooter on his wrist that shot these tiny little bat discs.
Yeah.
And he had these claws. And he would shred the fuck out of people. And I was like, Batman's not supposed to kill. But this guy's like, whatever.
Didn't Dick Grayson become Batman at one point?
I think it was in a future comic he kind of did during a certain period. But for the most part, Dick Grayson split off from Batman and was part of the Teen Titans. And then became Nightwing.
No.
And then there was a new Robin brought in. It was Tim Drake. He got killed by the Joker, but then brought back by the Lazarus Pit, and then became Red Hood.
Yep.
And then there was another Batman that was or a Robin that was brought in. That was
his actual son.
No, that was after. There was another one before him. Before Damian Wayne, there was another Robin. Like Tim Drake?
Yes, Tim Drake. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Who became there was Nightwing, Red Hood.
I don't remember what Tim Drake became.
Oh Lord! Now we gotta
Red Robin. Red Robin, wasn't it?
Red Robin. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We can't fuck that up, man. Can't fuck that up. The fanboys are gonna come after us.
Yeah. Looking forward to the
Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights. Yeah, looks good.
Yep. I'll be picking
Same
that
thing with
up.
Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad versus the Justice League looks really good.
Yep. I'll be playing as Harley Quinn in that one.
Of course you are.
Yeah, because I'm always the woman. Like, I just love being the woman. Like, I don't know what it is. Like,
to each their own, my friend. You can identify as whoever you want.
Exactly. With the Avengers, I always play as Black Widow.
Lance Archer taking back that belt.
Dude, you can't stop him, man.
I know, but it's been back and forth, so that means next week we're going to see another rematch. If Lance Archer retains, then Ricky Starks is out of the picture, and if Ricky Starks pulls it back, then we're going to have to see another match between the two of them when we come back after the pay-per-view. But we'll see what happens next week on Monday Night Dynamite, the premier A show of professional wrestling.
A- show.
A triple plus, triple X, Jizz on your mama show.
Damn, my mama?
Hey, even your mama needs it sometimes.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it'll be me. I'm just saying
Why would you talk to my wonderful mother like that?
I'm talking about mamas in general, man. Mama said knock you out. Every mama was someone's daughter and is someone's mom. Right?
Every mom is Stacy's mom.
Yeah. But every mom took a load to the face. It's sure. I'm positive. I'm so fucking sorry. That was really inconsiderate.
My mom had sex once, and that was to birth me.
Yeah.
She only had sex once.
Sure, that's what she told you.
Yes, and she never lies. Which she told me that as well.
Yeah, she's like, the only time he came inside of me was that time.
No, she said nobody got in this until I allowed it, which was birthed you. And I'm like, of course, Mom, I know.
And it was the Lord God that came down from heaven and said, spread thy legs, mama.
No, get out of here. My mother's a beautiful, smart woman.
I'm sorry. I apologize. That's going too far. And up next, we have Thunder Rosa actually has gone with an open challenge, and his Tainara Conti and Ruby Soho will be challenging for that #1 contendership spot for the.
That was Bunny.
No, that was last week. Bunny.
No. I thought that this was Bunny. Isn't that Bunny?
No, this one's Ty Conti.
No, that's Bunny.
Dude, it's Ty Conti.
Dude, that's Bunny.
No, Bunny's all in black. You see the purple on her arm? That's Ty Conti. You shouldn't question the person whose show it is.
That's
who it
Bunny,
is.
Dude. That's Bunny.
All right, in the comments, you can all berate Brock for being blind and not paying attention to any of the shows that I put on, because this is...
Oh, my God.
Ty Conti. Bunny has full pants. No purple.
Okay.
Bunny's all black with the sides of her legs showing.
Okay. I see it's Conti.
And Ty Conti wearing her black belt, because she is a black belt, in jiu-jitsu.
And bullshit, because your show is bullshit.
The ratings say otherwise, motherfucker. You should get your eyes. I swear to God, man, I'm gonna send you. I'm texting you right now. My optometrist. Go there tomorrow. Get yourself a pair of glasses and get your shit fixed.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You can't, because we have healthcare in Canada, and you would have to pay half your salary to go to a freaking eye doctor.
No,
Sorry.
my salary pays great when it comes to my insurance. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Insurance. You got insurance. You're very fortunate. Unlike 3/4 of Americans who can't afford insurance. However, in Canada, everyone's insured. Anyway, just saying,
I would rather
have
match at hand than be sitting in line for 3 hours to get my eye checked out.
I don't have to sit in line for 3 hours. There's these things called appointments. You can call in advance and go, I would like to see someone at 3 o'clock. Maybe you'll see them at 3:10. Not a big deal, but it'll still be around 3 o'clock. What sucks is the emergency room, but I'm sure it's the same in the States. So,
yeah. Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby taking down Thunder Rosa. Ty taking down Ruby, standing tall. This is match 3 of 5 tonight.
Yes, sir. Ooh.
Oh, and Ty going for the cover on Thunder, not able to capitalize.
No.
Picking her up and dropping her down, but Ruby coming in to interrupt us. So we call it Ruby Interruptus. And she takes down Thunder Rosa, putting her in the face lock, but she gets out of it rather quickly. Ty Conti grabbing Ruby, giving her a fist of her own to the back of the head, and then changing her attention to Thunder Rosa, going for that avalanche. Looking like she's going to pull it off, too. Boom! Thunder is out of it. Ty Conti working on Ruby Soho in the middle of the ring.
Sir, no, this is match 4. What are you talking about?
Is it match 4?
Yeah, Blondes in 2.0, MJF, the Fatal 4-Way, Archer and Starks, and then
that's
this
right.
is this
Okay,
match.
match 4.
Sir, you're talking about me getting my eyes checked.
Hey, man, when you've had as many gin and tonics as this old fellow, you tend to lose track of time.
So it's my eyes versus your mental capacity.
Sure, why not? Yeah, because like my mental capacity doesn't matter because I'm always going to believe whatever I believe.
And everybody's wrong.
And I'm always right, so.
Ooh, Ruby.
Ruby going for that submission on Ty Conti. Conti kicking those feet like a mermaid in a swamp. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying.
Well,
that's all we can do in this life. Try. Even if you fail, you got to keep on keeping on.
Yep.
Ruby Riott on the outside with Ty Conti. Ty tossing her back into the center of the ring. Going to pick her up. And whoop. Pick her up even harder and spine buster her down in the center of the ring. Going for the cover while Thunder's recovering. But not quite enough to keep Ruby down. Thunder picking up Ruby. Gonna toss her to the ropes. But Ty taking down Thunder with a submission maneuver.
She's gonna be able to get it, though.
Who knows what madness lurks in the minds of men? The Shadow knows. Kicking Thunder in the guts. Going for a... Ooh, Jesus Christ, I have never seen this maneuver before, but it looks very painful. Oh, and Ruby catching Ty unaware, taking her down.
Come on, Ruby.
Changing focus now, going after Thunder, taking her down too. I would love to see Ruby Soho versus Britt Baker. But Thunder capitalizing with that kick to the head, now going to work on Ty. Wow, huge submission / power maneuver on Ty, pulling her to the center of the ring and maybe going to go for that cover. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Ruby jumping in just in time, although she didn't really need to save the day. Like Mighty Mouse, she was here anyway. Here I come to save the day. Bam! Taking her down with authority. Gonna go for that cover, dragging her away from the ropes. Does not cover. Surprise. Okay, now goes for the cover while Ruby is crawling for the ropes. And Ty Conti wins this match and will be going face-to-face with Britt Baker next week for that Women's AEW Championship.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, but also a shame, and I was really hoping Thunder would get the opportunity, or even Ruby. Ruby has not been given as much of an opportunity to shine as I think she should so far in AEW, so I was really hoping she'd be able to go after it, but she's been given opportunities. She just has not been able to capitalize.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I would love to see Ruby further her career here.
That's right. Destination now. Ruby Soho. Oops. Sorry, my candies.
Candy.
My candies are making noises. So, up next, the main event of this evening, we're going to see Miro challenging Sammy Guevara for that #1 contendership to the TNT title. Sammy winning that against someone else not last week, the week before. Miro now challenging for that opportunity so that he can face Darby Allin next week instead of Sammy Guevara. So huge stakes on the line in this one. Both superstars coming off of huge wins in their respective categories. But who do you think has a bigger chance of winning here?
Miro. 100%.
He definitely has the momentum and the strength, but I mean, I wouldn't put anything past Sammy Guevara because he's a quick, athletic, high-flying type of quick maneuvering superstar that you shouldn't really bet against unless you're 100% sure.
Right. Yeah, no, I gotcha. But no. Go with Miro.
Miro is the safe choice because he is a Bulgarian brute.
He is a Bulgarian brute. You are correct.
Of course, man. That's what makes me the A show. I'm always right. Anyway, up next, we're going to see these two superstars going one-on-one. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
I hear someone coming out. Oh, distraction, but Miro able to affront that distraction. I think Kip Sabian was trying to get a little bit of revenge there, but unable to fully distract Miro, but maybe just enough to get Sammy Guevara to get a little bit of damage in.
Yeah. Ooh, two.
Only
got
a two count, but already a 2 count. We're like, what, a minute into the match?
Yeah, that, ugh. Come on, Miro, don't make me look stupid. I do that on my own.
Oh.
Don't help me.
That's it. You don't need to help Brock.
No, you don't need me. You don't need help. You don't need help.
He already made some bad calls earlier tonight. You don't need to make this a third bad call.
Exactly. Miro, you are Crixus. Get in that champion Capua mindset.
I said, he's like, get in my belly.
Nice kick.
Sammy getting dominated like, I don't know, someone who gets dominated.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Are you not entertained? Sammy getting drilled in the corner, but able to break out of it. Ooh, enziguri. Going for the cover. Not quite enough to get the job done.
Nope. Hey, have you been playing the Avengers game or no?
I played a little bit of it. I got it on PC, and I got through the intro bit, and now I'm got to play as Kamala. I haven't picked it up since.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Because I have so many fucking games, man. It's so hard to prioritize stuff. I know, it's like a first world problem, right? It's like, I
Oh
have so
my
many games, it takes me
lord.
like an hour to figure out what I'm going to play. And by the time I figure out what I want to play, I'm like, ugh, I'm so tired. I don't feel like playing. But that's what these vacations are supposed to be about. I'm supposed to go back and finish some stuff off. Like in PC, I have the Walking Dead games, and I played the first 2 all the way through. I'm on the 3rd one. I'm about halfway through. And then I have the 4th one I have to finish. I kind of want to finish them all. And I'm just doing it for myself. I'm not streaming or recording or anything, but I want to play them while I'm off. And it's a question of finding the time to do it. Because as soon as I sit down, I'm like, okay, well, instead I could play The Division, or I could play The Witcher, or I could play Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
Or Deathloop. I started Deathloop and I didn't finish it. I want to get back into Deathloop. I finished Dishonored. I want to play Dishonored 2 and that other Dishonored game, the what is it? The Death of the Outsider.
Touche.
I never finished Doom or Doom 2, or Doom Eternal rather. I have them both. Haven't finished them. Red Dead Redemption. Got really far in. Never finished it. I think I can count on 2 hands how many games I've finished in the past 5 years. So.
Wow.
Like even Ghost of Tsushima. I love that game, but you're way ahead of where I am.
Oh, hey, listen. You know, when you're a great gamer like I am.
Well, I mean, the problem is I have too many other passions. I like to read books, and so I read a lot. I also like to watch TV series, so I watch a lot of TV too.
I'm not a big gamer. I mean, I'm not a big reader. Yeah.
I mean, I grew up in a generation where we had like Game Boy, which is black and white pixels, and games lasted like 6 hours. So after 6 hours, you're like, I need to find something else to do. That's where books came in.
See, I did the reading hour that my mom, she made me do. But that was...
It's unfortunate, man. There are some really good books, and if you have a good imagination like I do, man, you can like transport yourself to other worlds. And that's like most of my youth. I used to read these really long fantasy series. Like there was a series of books called the Dragonlance books, and they all took place in this one like world, but a bunch of different authors wrote stories about it. Fucking incredible. Some of the Forgotten Realms books too. Like there's the R.A. Salvatore books that were all about this dark elf named Drist. Excellent stuff. And of course, like some of my favorites, like Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, the Sword of Truth. Sword of Truth books, man, changed the way I think on a lot of different things because of it's crazy to think about it, because when you read about stuff in a story and you see how people think certain ways because of politics or society and stuff like that, it affects the way you see and think about things. And the Sword of Truth was a big one for me. You know, it really showed me the imbalance of equality in most governments. You know, like even in Canada, like we're pretty well advanced, but we're not perfect. There's still a huge imbalance between the rich and the poor. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is it. The Accolade taking out Sammy Guevara, Miro winning. So next week we'll be seeing Miro going one-on-one with Darby Allin for that TNT championship. So as always, this has been a phenomenal match. I am the JamSaw. With me, of course, as always, is Brock Redhead. We want to thank you for watching tonight. We hope you had a phenomenal time. With that being said, the only thing we can say is congratulations to the champ, and we hope to see you next week. Peace.
Peace.